And I do love her like nobody's business. And maybe, just maybe, going back is the only chance I have at getting some sort of sense of normalcy and my life back. You never know. Weirder things have happened. And I know people like spooking me a little bit and make fun of the fact that I'm a little jumpy sometimes. It's okay to be hyper-vigilant when your back's up against the wall and you've got nobody but you. But the thing is it's never been that way for me. And I'm slowly learning what it takes to be around her and with her, and what she expects out of me at certain times. She'll drop the hint. And I'm slowly learning, albeit slowly, because I mean now I'm finally starting to pay attention than I was before. Mind you, I was just realistically much more worried about my own end of this rather than hers, which was my mistake. So now I'm actually giving a shit more about her than I am on myself, and that's just being honest. But I'm kind of learning what she wants out of this. And it was sort of hazy for me before, right? Like not really sort of paying attention to anything because I was so involved in my own shit. And then learning that I cared about, well, a few other people other than me, especially her. That sort of made me want to really pay attention to what she wanted. And it's something completely new for me, right? And I'm not sure if I'm going to even be in that position to give it to her on a full-time basis, because maybe she didn't want me. And to me, you know what? That's her choice. And if she's here for any other reason other than to get me back up on my feet again so I can go somewhere where I feel comfortable and feel secure. And like I said, right, I remember that one book that she left me, So Your Life's in the Shitter, Now What? I think it was that way anyway, but I never forgot it. And I miss her, and I miss our conversations, and I want to be with her. But then again, I don't always get what I want, right? But I'm kind of learning what she wants from me and what she needs and what she requires. And I'm hoping that maybe better late than never. And you know, sometimes when you have those emotions, you're having a hard time regulating them and you don't know what to do about it all. And Desiree is with Farron, and I know that, and I dig it. And honestly, don't tell him this, but with the exception of a few shitty situations that I kind of still do or want to hold him accountable for, he's not so bad. And much to my own detriment, and as much as it pains me to fucking admit this, he was there for me when I was at his house. He was a decent dude. I wouldn't call him a stand-up guy. I would just say that there are worse people that I know in life, believe me. But the only thing I've got to do here is go forward. Can't go to Edmonton. I don't want to see my sister. Not that I don't, well, you get the idea, but Cheryl didn't want to see me. So the only course of action in this particular scenario is to go to Penticton. I don't look at Kathy in a romantic sense anymore. I did at one point, but not anymore. And, you know, that sense of euphoria, that sense of love, I guess, it's there for her, but it's in a completely different way than what you might expect. I look at her more of a, I guess, maybe role model-ish, kind of parentish kind of thing. And I don't look at her in that way. Desiree's with Sharon, and the one that I have serious feelings for could or could not want me at some point. As she says, put in the work, but she said a lot of other shit too. So I'll put in the work. Then I will figure out what to do from there. Am I going to give up on this? No, I'm just going to approach it differently. And I know kind of why we have our conversations, and we still talk every day, so something could change or not change. And I'm not going to expect anything. I'm just going to keep going the way it's going and try to have the best living in the moment, carefree conversation that I can have with her. And part of this whole thing, and I learned this lesson with Cheryl, is don't put any pressure on her. Just live in the moment and treat it for as it is. And if she has a question that has to do with us being a cohesive unit, then that can be broached. But don't bring it up and don't beat her over the head with it all the time. And I get it, right? People are different. Some people like to plan, some people don't like to plan, and it's all about how you want to live your life and how best you use your skills to manage your situations, past, present, or future. And I don't want to put any pressure on her. And I'll continue to do the work. But no matter what, you're not ugly. No fucking way. If this was a Beauty and the Beast scenario, I would be Beast, trust me. And I'm perfectly willing to accept that moniker, especially when it comes to you. But you're gorgeous. You always have been gorgeous. You make me trip over my tongue every time we're in a one-on-one situation. And I might look confident, but that's just kind of the front that I'm putting up so that you don't think I'm a complete fucking geek. So, there's nothing left, I guess. I mean, of course we're going to talk, and of course I'm going to keep on hearing things, but there's nothing left to say, really. There's just, this subject anyway, and I'm going to keep talking to her, and I'm going to keep conversing with her, and like I said, I'm beginning to learn what she wants and what she needs. And as far as that's concerned, just keep on going. So yes, Penticton tomorrow. Yes, perhaps I can get my life back on track. And yes, I have a group of people that are, for the most part, trying to help me get my way. So I best get out of my way and maybe let them continue to help me get my way.